For the alley?
Yeah, for the alley.
Okay. Yeah, because they look kind of little.
Yeah, they do.
They've already been approved, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Council Moore?
No questions.
Okay. Is there a motion and a second?
I move approval.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. The item passes. Thank you, guys. Okay, next item number 2, a request for the PIC to review property that has 0 voided repair permits, 3604 15th Avenue North, on March 30th, 2022. Mr. Eddie Williams, P.O. Box 8090, Montgomery, Alabama 36110. Submitted an application for a special repair permit. This property was condemned by City Council on October 5th, 2021. Hey, good afternoon.
Hi, how are you? My name is Jade Coleman. I'm here to represent Mr. Eddie Williamson for the property, and I am the investment sales representative.
I'm Justin Williams. I'm here on behalf of the buyer representing him in this purpose.
Okay, let me get the, Council Moore, do you have any questions?
No, I'll defer to.
Sure, okay, Council Abbott?
Do we have pictures?
Yes, we do have pictures. Let me make sure this is it. Yeah, this is it. You only get this one, I think. Let me check.
Okay, so we condemned it and Mr. Eddie Williams is buying it so that he can fix it up and save it. Is that right? Am I too far away? Maybe my mic isn't on. Mics are broken.
I know.
So, is Mr. Eddie Williams purchasing the property that has been condemned by us?
Mr. Eddie Williams is a seller for the property.
Okay, he's the seller. Okay. So who's the buyer?
So the buyer is Cameron Ward. He's the person.
Okay, so Cameron Ward is the one who's gonna fix the house up and save it.
Yes, ma'am. That's correct.
Okay, good. Well, it looks savable. Some of them we look at don't look too savable, but this one looks,
Yeah, it does.
except for a few holes. Okay, that was all my questions. I just wanted to see it.
Okay. Hold on, Council Moore. I'm gonna give it to you.
I just wanted to look it up and look at it.
Oh yeah, it's very much savable.
Amazing what you can do with a giant hole in the roof.
I know.
Oh yeah.
This is the next one.
No questions.
Okay. Is there a motion and a second?
I move approval.
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. The item passes. Thank you. Item 3, a request for the PIC to review property that has 0 voided repair permits, 308 South Park Road in Rear. On March 20th, 2022, Mr. Arthur Thomas at 3024 Pearson Avenue, Birmingham, Alabama 35211, submitted an application for a special repair permit. This property was condemned by City Council on November 2nd, 2021. Mr. Arthur? Hey, how are you doing? Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to do with the property? You said insurance company? So are you saying you work for the insurance company or? Oh, so it was burnt and then the insurance company is giving you money to repair the, okay, gotcha.
It actually looks better than the last one.
It does actually look nice. Councilor Abbott, do you have any questions? Okay.
No, I don't have any questions. I'm just being nosy now.
Is there a motion and a second?
Motion for approval?
Second.
All in favor say aye. Aye. The item passes. Thank you. You're good to go.
At least the boat didn't get burned up.
I know. That would have been the real tragedy. Okay, item 4, a request for the PIC to review property that has 0 voided repair permits. 1809 Warrior Road, on March 11, 2022, Mr. Calvin Brown, Birmingham, Alabama 35208, submitted an application for a special repair permit. This property was condemned by City Council on November 9, 2021.
Hello, how are you?
Good.
Property 1809 Warrior Road has fire damage. Somebody set it on fire. They did a small fire and they came back later, set it on fire again. And then people started. Probably it's going to take me 3 to 6 months.
Okay. I guess will you get fire insurance since these
Now there's
people?
no fire insurance.
Okay. Council Abbott?
That one's really scary looking. Like when you look up, you see nothing but sky.
What you say now?
So, what is it going, how, do you have a cost estimate of what it's going to take to fix that?
About 30,000.
30,000? That's
Yeah,
all?
well, what had happened was, pardon?
That's all?
Yeah, I'm acting as my own contractor.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll help. Because it looks like there's not much left of the roof.
But I'm telling you, what happened was this. It was only a small damage on the back of the house.
Yeah.
Somebody set the fire. Later they came back and burned the inside. And somebody came, started disassembling the property. The neighbor called me and said, hey, somebody disassembling your house. I was in Atlanta. And so when I got here, he had the personal information and stuff. And so, hey man, this guy was coming over here, taking off your rafters off the roof and everything. So that's why it looked as bad as it looked, because somebody was actually stealing lumber, because the lumber prices are up.
Yeah.
So
How long have you had the property?
I had the property probably about 5 years, 5 or 6 years. I had it rented out for the longest, and then my tenant moved out, something like that came and burnt the back of it. It was a small fire. Then they came back like a couple weeks later.
Okay, I asked because the property was condemned on November 9th. You've had the property for 5 years.
And
Councilman?
it was rented all the time. I made money off of it. So what I'm saying is, caught on fire. So I don't want to tear it down.
I understand.
I'm curious, like, when things like this happen to a house, does it affect the foundation at all?
No.
No?
In fact, like I said, it was just like somebody did a little Molotov cocktail in the kitchen. They just burned a little bit. Then they came back and burned it again. The real damage was done when they came back and disassembled the doggone house. Structurally, it's a sound house. None of the fire bothered the floor system at all.
Gotcha.
That part, they burned the kitchen. And then they came back and started disassembling the house. That's where all that damage came from. They took the whole roofing system.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any questions.
I have one more question.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you still live in Atlanta?
No, I live here. I've always lived here.
I thought you said, I'm sorry, I
I have a house
misunderstood.
in Atlanta, but I live here.
Okay. Because it seems like you need to kind of hang around and make sure the guy doesn't come back. Well, that's true,
I
but,
travel a lot.
you know, people do like to steal. So if you were in Atlanta trying to act as your own contractor, I'd be worried.
I'm going to be here. I have a house here. I have a house in State.
Okay, good. Thank you. That was all.
Okay. Is there a motion and a second?
I move approval.
Second?
All in favor say aye. Aye. The item passes. Thank you. I do have a request. We've sent it before. Oh, not for you. It's about the apartments off of Center Street by the railroad tracks.
Oh, those really good-looking ones?
Yeah, the one, nothing's
The
been done
bricks
to
are
them.
being stolen off the side of it?
Yeah, we had approved for a repair permit, but nothing's happened.
Right, I called him and left messages. He hadn't returned my call yet. As soon as he does, I'm gonna try to get his plan to repair the property. If not, then we can move forward with the condemnation process.
Okay, can you see if he can come to the next PIC meeting? And if he doesn't, we're gonna put on the condemnation list. Because it looks horrible. It doesn't even look like he, like he even touched touched the apartments. So, yeah. Okay, thank you.
I drove past there on the way to the health fair.
Yeah, I know that I keep passing it by at least once a week.
Somebody a permit.
We
to
did.
fix
It was
these
like 6
places.
months ago or something. It was a while ago. Yeah. Okay. Well, the next PIC meeting will be Tuesday, March 3rd, 2022. May 3rd, 2022. Submissions are due no later than April 27th, 2022 at noon. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So
Motion.
moved.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Well, that was easy.
So when we gave the permit, we went to work